As well as the standard fair use policy, this video is protected under the Treaty of Peace and Friendship 1787.
Moors are awake. We are taking our place on this planet.
Islam Moors.
My nationality is Moorish.
You can go down to the White Street entrance and you can ask the idea of soccer and she can break up all of the coins. Okay? So you go to White Street is around the corner. It's when you go out, ask the officers where White Street is. No, it's this building. Oh. Yeah, it's a different. That's a different entrance. Yeah, that's a different floor. Yeah, what are you trying to do? Trying to file papers? What are you trying to do?
We put on notice.
We're trying to put her on notice.
Yes. The office on notice.
Well, you should mail the papers to the office.
Oh, we did that too. And then we come in and we hand it physically.
Yeah, I'll have to fill out the Postmaster General.
Okay, Postmaster General.
Okay, all right. Just hold on.
Here we go again. These Moorish sovereign citizens are back at a governmental facility trying to put someone on notice. Only this time, they've entered the building through the wrong entrance. So they're not in the right place. I just want to know, what does that even mean? You're putting them on notice. I wish they would see this video and comment what exactly putting someone on notice actually means, because inquiring minds would like to know.
Yeah, what's going on here is that us Moors, we're making, since we sent out our documents, we put everybody on notice, right? This is a home invasion situation down at a landlord-tenant venue. So the Moor linked him up already. He took care of all of his proper notices, documents. And right now what we're doing, we're claiming the office. This is what we're here for, to put the clerk of the court on notice of the claim of the heirs being apparent and ready to take over the office.
It's almost as if this man is speaking a different language. So what he pretty much just said was one of him or his peoples got evicted, and now they're down at one of these governmental buildings, and now they're trying to claim the governmental office building. You're putting them on notice? Like, sir, what in the doohickey are you talking about? All you are doing is wasting your life away with this foolishness.
Right, so you down here in one of their de facto venues to make sure these things go through. All right, because only one that can claim the office is the true people of the land. You can't sit back and wait for a corporation or your colonizers to barely give you anything because they colonized you. You can agree to that, right? So as we move forward, we're here to claim the office and put them on notice so we can make these things tangible, because they do numerous home invasions, even when they're put on notice through documentation. All right? So, well, what it is, the people do not solidify their claim in that manner. You see? So this is the document. Let me turn it on. See? All right, so this is the universal, sovereign, original, indigenous, ancient, natural, divine, writ for possession and vacate. All right? All right? Writ for possession and to vacate the premises. All right? The estate. Because the Moors are competent to handle their own affairs, and we do not need a corporation to dictate or even, assist us in no manner. So we're here to claim the office. The documents have already been sent out. All right, you see how they're hiding. They have all their close, their agents. Fines, all right. Got the empress. All right, the Moors is definitely present. Right? You just to have to be competent and, you know, without fear to take your places amongst the affairs of men and women. All right, so they did a home invasion on the Moor right there.
But I wanted to be
Right,
sure.
so the Moor is competent enough to take his places and also to get his estate back, because he's still in possession, even after they did all of their, you know, sent out the marshals and all that. They still were unable to get possession based on the recording or the acknowledgement of the Moor documents.
Thank you.
So you see what I mean? You hear how he's trying to describe what went on? He's describing it as a Moor got his home invaded. No, sir. The Moor didn't pay his rent to the landlord, and the landlord then sent the sheriffs out to have this man evicted. Now you see how he tried to lie and say, oh, well, the Moor still has access to the property. Sir, you're lying. We have the video. The marshals locked the door. They put up their paperwork. You guys were out on the street. You did not still have access to the property. If you did, you wouldn't be down wherever you're at right now trying to put quote-unquote things on notice. Like, I just don't even understand how these people could be so delusional.
All right, because closed mouths don't get fed. You have to talk to these things. You have to put them on notice. I always say this, hate to be redundant, but if they live on paper, that's where you have to remove them on paper. That's just the law. All right. And since the United States is a bankrupt corporation and all their bonds has been liquidated, meaning their performance bond, which is the bond for them to perform, to act, to come out of the office, liquidated. They malpractice insurance policy bond, liquidated, because they're not trustworthy. And when people lean and sue them, they were not compensating with the liens and sue. So this is what has the whole thing in a turmoil right now. All right? So this is why we're here. All right? To claim the office, to do documentation, telling all public servants to vacate.
I'll put my name on it.
And guess what the next move is? The provost marshal. That's right. That's the next step. To tally them all up and get them ready for the FEMA camp.
Serving the notice to the office.
To the office? I mean, I can take it.
And you are?
I'm one of the supervisors.
Until your nationality is, I believe.
That's not part of my job. I'm a clerk that works in okay. But in order to serve a leader in Bazak, you have to have an appointment with her. She's an administrator. It's like
And with a postmaster. You know what the postmaster sheriff is?
I work in the court. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter.
Postmaster,
It
sheriff,
doesn't matter. Nope.
The sheriff is higher than
It doesn't matter.
Okay, but you said
Well, then you can serve it, and if you want to do it, then you can do
you said
it.
you can take it and you can deliver it to her?
I will take it to my supervisor, and he'll do whatever you need to do with it.
Notice the agent is notice the principal. Notice the principal is notice the agent.
Islam.
Islam.
I mean, you had responsible.
Together for 20 years and then
What's his name?
All right, they've been served. That's all it was, just to make sure that somebody is competent enough to receive the documentation from the Moors personally. No, I didn't hear. I think he did say something, but I got it all. William Smith. I got him on video making that statement. All right, so.
We know his position, and we know who he is. And if he doesn't do the right thing, we're definitely going to serve him too. We're going to give every party due process.
said he was a supervisor.
And due notice.
You say he's
He's going to get into it. She don't want to come. He wouldn't talk to her. All right, so this is why he's responding. She told him to give it to her. That's what happened.
He said take it, because he's
Yes.
like, what papers are these?
I told him he was going to call her.
That's
No,
what
she in the back.
She's
in the back.
because they holding a meeting right there. I seen her when we was coming back.
You know.
We on the go. How we
Going
go?
down.
Down.
Now we wasn't paying attention. We just got on.
We just want to get on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we go up.
You always go down. Law of gravity, right? That's the law.
So sometimes you just gotta see your property, what you inherited. That's what it's about.
That's right.
And look what floor we go to, right?
Ah,
Number 9.
that's
It was
right.
fun. It
And for
happened.
us to see the rest of the property that we inherited.
That's right.
Brothers and sisters, we are here. We are here.
That's right.
It's time for the Moors to come out and stand up.
That's it.
Islam.
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 Islam. And we need all Moors to come out.
That's right.
Even those that just claiming their nationality that's feeling unsafe and unsure. You know, come out to the meetings. All right? You know, come to the site so that y'all can, you know, see the documents that, you know, shoveling us from up under these lies. You know, because we got work to do. We need all Moors in all walks of life. You know?
And you know, he was being recorded, so he knew he had to stay for the duty. Well, we was
Why can't I? I just was recording. You can't tell me that.
We was at the court.
You can't tell me that. Fuck out of here. See the threat? Look, wanna act like he controlling something. Touch me if you want to. I'll show you martial arts. Touch me. I'll flip all of y'all. I'll flip all of y'all. Touch me. See the de facto building? Just send me an idle threat. I'm not afraid at all. You know what fear is? False evidence appearing real. This is false. All right? This is de facto. All right? This is where they're hiding. All right? This is where all the human trafficking is going on. Right here. 111 Center Street. All right? Where they're robbing the heirs of their estates. Through de facto connotative linguistics and also through de facto attorneys that's stealing the rights and the privileges of the true heirs apparent. This is what's going on in this building. So we got to be mindful of what the hell is going on here. All right? Policy enforcers, not officers. In order for you to be an officer, you must be an elected official. And you must be elected by the people. All right? Not merely selected by your own peers, but inside of your the colonizers, they select amongst themselves and put people out there, all right? And all they do is just keep you binded into those de facto contracts. Remember, con means mine and tract means land. That's the etymological term to that, contract, all right? So when you put your autograph on that contract, you just gave up your rights for privileges, all right? So know your rights, all right? Know your rights. Islam, I yield. And I'm going to close out right now.
Yeah, he exercising his First Amendment right to record. You can
That's
record
right.
in any lobby.
And
Don't let nobody
and the
tell you different.
Neanderthal said he took an oath of the Constitution.
And he has to uphold it. So the First Amendment, he has to uphold the First Amendment of the Constitution,
The right to
which is the right to record.
and
And if you want to look it up further, all you got to do is look for the plain view doctrine. It automatically says you can record anything your eyes can see. Don't let nobody tell you different. Know the law.
Islam.
Islam. All right, so that's what it is.
Two more departments.
All right, so with that being said, we got to go to 2 more locations. As soon as I get there, I'll tap back in.
Direction we need to go.
Oh